Hey y'all, this video is going to be a little bit different today because it's going to be like a one-off video. I'm only going to make one video about this because it's all it really needs. But I thought this was absolutely insane and I thought I have to make a video about this. Yesterday, my friend Morgan sent me a TikTok, which I'm going to play right now.
What really happened to JonBenet Ramsey, the 6-year-old beauty pageant queen who was found murdered on December 25th, 1996 inside her family's Colorado home? There was a long ransom note that didn't make any sense and an unknown male's DNA, but the case remains unsolved. However, now there are new eyes on it. Because now everyone can go inside the crime scene with the app Crime Door. You can see where she was actually found by her father in the basement, and it's all accurate because it's made from the crime scene photos. Crime Door also allows you to see crimes that happened around you and around the world. It also compiles all the information on the cases into one place. It's available now on the App Store and at their website.
So my friend sent me that and I was absolutely blown away. I thought that is the coolest thing I've ever fucking seen. And so I thought in this video we would go around and we would look at a couple different places and a couple different crime scenes together. It's not actual crime scenes, everything is animated. So they do show dead bodies, but obviously they are not the real dead bodies, they're animated. So if that was something that might trigger you, I wouldn't watch this video. We're also going to be learning more about these cases. They're very, very brief summaries of what happened, but I thought it might be cool to read about some of the cases and then look at some of the places where this happened. So we're going to hop right into it. I'm going to scoot over and I will have a screen recording right here of like everything that we do. So when you enter the app, it says warning, sensitive material, enter at your own risk. Crime Door contains accurate crime scene information. Walking directly into crime scenes, immerse yourself in case files, and help solve the unsolved. So then it brings us to this map, and I figured out that the only ones that you can actually walk through the crime scenes are the ones with like these little like cyan colors, the cyan with the stars. So this is about Georgianne Hawkins. Georgianne Hawkins, 18, went missing on the night of June 10th, 1974. Hawkins was a college student at the University of Washington and a member of the Kappa Alpha Theta sorority. Hawkins had spoken to her boyfriend Morgan Gadalili? I'm not going to pronounce that right. At his residence near her sorority house shortly before she vanished. When Hawkins had not returned to her room by 3 a.m., her roommate informed the sorority's house mother. They called the police to report that Hawkins was missing. The case remained cold until 1989, when just before he was set to be executed, serial killer Ted Bundy confessed to abducting and murdering Hawkins. But he alleged that he had lured Hawkins to his car before knocking her out with a crowbar. He claimed that he drove Hawkins to a secluded location near Lake Sammamish, where he strangled her with a piece of rope. He revealed that he severed her head and buried it on a rocky hillside in the woods. So this is where it gets really fucking interesting. So basically, you have to move your phone, and we'll go forward. This looks a lot cooler when you like are standing up, but you can enter through the door very slowly apparently, and so you can see Ted Bundy and Georgianne with the crowbar. Isn't that fucking insane? And then we can like turn around and shit. So I'm assuming this is at her sorority. And then like look at that, you can see my tripod, you can see like through my camera. I'm gonna turn it and we're gonna look how crazy that is. And some of the other crime scenes actually take you through the houses where the crime happened or through the area where the crime happened, but I just thought this was absolutely insane. Like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. And like if you walk around, like if you stand up and walk around, you can actually like navigate your phone. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really cool. But there's Ted Bundy and there's Georgianne, and this is where the crime happened. Okay, let's go down here and we will do this one next. This is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. On February 14th, 1929, 7 men were shot and killed in the SMC Cartage Co. Garage in Chicago. 5 were members of George Morin's North Side Gang. Morin was a Prohibition-era gangster who aggressively cornered the bootlegging business in the Windy City. The killings came to be known as the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. On the day of the murders, a police car was seen approaching the garage after the victims arrived. 4 men got out of the police car and went inside the building. 2 were dressed in police uniforms and 2 wore civilian clothes. The 7 victims were ordered to line up against the wall. The 4 unknown men then opened fire with gunshots. The victims were shot multiple times. 2 of the men's faces were destroyed with gunshot blasts. No one has ever been charged in connection with the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And this is one that I actually bought yesterday to like check this out. So I have seen this one, but we're gonna enter the garage. So you see it's just like a regular garage, but if you go to your left, you see the men who were killed. And it like shows you what actually happened to them. Like they were lined up against the wall, they were all shot, and you just see the dead bodies laying there. I just think this is so interesting. Okay, this next one is actually about Jeffrey Epstein. Renowned financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York City at 6:30 a.m. on August 10th, 2019. His cause of death was suicide by hanging. Suspicious circumstances surrounded Epstein's death. 3 weeks before he died, on July 23rd, Epstein was found unconscious in his cell. His neck had been injured, and Epstein said his cellmate attacked him. However, jail staff said they believe he tried to kill himself. Epstein was placed on suicide watch. 6 days later, he was taken off suicide watch and put in a special housing unit with another cellmate. Epstein's new cellmate was transferred out of the cell on August 9th. Guards were supposed to check on Epstein every 30 minutes, but failed to the night he died. One of the guards reportedly fell asleep, and no one checked on Epstein for more than 3 hours. 2 cameras pointed at Epstein's cell failed that night. Epstein reportedly amassed a fortune of more than $1 billion during his time working in finance. He was first arrested in 2005 in Florida for sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl. He was convicted in Florida in 2008 for procuring an underage girl for prostitution and of solicitation. He was arrested again, this time in New York, for sex trafficking minors in Florida and New York. He was awaiting trial on 3 charges when he died. Okay, well, let's look at his jail cell. This is going to be really interesting. This is so crazy to me. Okay, so we're entering, I don't know what area this is. I'm assuming just like right outside the cell. Oh my fucking god. I don't know if I want to see this. Okay, so we can enter his cell, but you don't see the body. I'm assuming that's his cell. Let's see what else we can go and look at though. I don't think there's anything else, I'm gonna be honest. This is so crazy. Yeah, I think it's just, oh, maybe it's his dead body right here. Oh yeah, I think that's, oh, okay, so that's his dead body, like on the little bed. I know it's not a bed, but I don't know what it's called. But I want to go back to his cell really quick, because this shit is just so cool to me. Like, this is insane. I wonder who created this app, or like why they created it. I wonder how they fucking created it. This shit is so cool. Okay, we're just gonna look at one more. I just thought this was really interesting, so this is gonna be a short video. I wasn't even planning on uploading today, but I just thought I might as well because I wanted to show you guys this. So let's learn about Kathleen Peterson. On December 9th, 2001, Kathleen Peterson, 48, was found unconscious at the bottom of the stairs in the home she shared with her husband, Michael. Michael Peterson called emergency services and told them he found his wife dead from what he assumed had been an accidental fall. He also said his wife had been drinking alcohol and taking Valium. An autopsy revealed that Kathleen Peterson had a blood alcohol level of 0.07%. She had sustained multiple injuries, including lacerations to the top of the back of her head and fractured thyroid cartilage in her neck. The medical examiner stated that the lacerations were consistent with being hit by a blunt object. The medical examiner's report also indicated that Kathleen Peterson bled for 90 minutes to 2 hours before dying of her injuries. Police determined that Kathleen's injuries were not consistent with an accidental fall. They arrested Michael Peterson, who was the only other person in the house that night. He pled not guilty to the murder charge. So I'm assuming this one will be like inside of her home. Yep. Holy shit. This shit is so cool. And then you see her at the bottom of the stairs. Oh my god. Okay, this one's a little graphic, in my opinion. A little bit more graphic than I would personally like. So there's the stairs. And there's the body. Oh, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know where I am. Okay, there's the body. Okay, we're gonna back up just a tiny bit. Oh my god, is this not the weirdest, but like coolest, most interesting shit? Like, I know it's not cool. This is very sad, all the things that happen to these people, but it's just so interesting how they created an app out of this. That is all I'm gonna look at for now. If you guys find this interesting and you want me to look at more of them, I could totally do that. There's not that many that I can walk through, so I could probably only make one other video out of this. But I wanted this to be like a short video of me just showing you the app so you guys can go and explore it yourself if you want to. Thank you, Morgan, for sending me this. This is like right up my fucking alley. I also wanted to say really quickly that I don't know if I'm gonna continue my serial killer series. I got a lot of like mixed responses on that video. And while I had a lot of people telling me to continue the series, I don't know how I feel personally about it. The stories are just really heavy, and I don't know if I want to stay away from that kind of stuff on my channel. I don't know. I find the stories interesting. They're heartbreaking, but I do find them interesting, learning about serial killers and all of that kind of stuff. It's definitely something that I'm interested in, but I don't know if I want to stay away from that kind of stuff on my channel. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below if I should continue it or if I should just leave it where it is. I know a lot of people said they wanted me to keep doing it, but I just don't know. I can't decide. Maybe I'll make one more video like that and see how it goes, and then I can decide from there. I don't really know what to do. But other than that, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I hope you enjoy having 3 videos this week because it's probably not gonna happen for a while. But I love you. I will see you in the next one. Bye! I've said this like a million times, but this will be one of the last videos with my hair extensions. I'm so excited to get them out. I also think I want to go lighter with my hair, but I'm not really sure. I think I want to go lighter. But let me know your thoughts and opinions, or if I should just keep it dark, like if you guys like the dark. But part of me has been like wanting to go back light for a little bit now, and I think I might do it. I think I might attempt. not do it myself. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not gonna do it myself again. But like if I should go lighter during my hair appointment, let me know. Let me know. Okay, see ya.